Welcome back, ladies and gents, to episode 2 of Kyoto Driving Park. Today we are in Yamagiwa driving section of the circuit, of the park, because there are two parts of the park, and I'll show you why at the end of the video. So today we'll be driving the Mitsubishi in 3 sectors of this track, and finally we're going to do the time attack. So let's jump direct into it. And the good thing about this video is, actually, I forgot to mention last time, because Gran Turismo has this thing, they show you the official video on the right. You can click on it if you want to have a better view of the track, but then this is my point of view, as in how I take on the curb, actually, on the track, actually, because everybody has different techniques on driving on it. So as you see there, actually did well on this one. I'm still second of all my friends who have driven on this track, actually. So yeah, it's pretty sick. So going to the settings, removing the traction or keeping it to one. Let's keep it at 1. Yeah, got a lot of power because it has a turbo, and so the whoosh noises is going to be amazing. So T1, the long, never-ending corners of Kyoto. Nice. I like those noises, but then I power out too much and end up on the grass, which is unacceptable. So gotta redo it. Ready? Yes. Let's go. Brake just after the 50. Turn in. You can go in wide or narrow, depends. If you go in wide, you're gonna meet the apex, the late apex, and the apex on the outside. So use the essays, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Done well, but then not really well, because I know I can do a high 25. This one was okay, though I only did like 0.2 of a second faster. So let's see if we can do a high 25s. So brake early, turn in, go in narrow, which is probably the best, because you'll be using most of the what's it called, the curb, making you stay on the inside, using most of the curb there on my head. And I do make a high 20, just 2.02 tenths, 20 tenths into 26. So that's a good one. So switching on to sector 2, which is tricky, because you have another long bend and into a chicane over there. The last three corners, turn 7, 8 and 10. 8, 9 and 10. So turn in, trail brake, as I used there. Wasn't so smooth, but then still have a good exit. Gonna brake here. Here you're gonna have to abuse the curbs. As I said, as long as you have 2 wheels on the curb, it still counts as the track limit. So, which is funny. But then I do a second quicker, which is surprising. But then I'm kind of more used to it. But then here I go in too hot and kind of spin out. So gotta redo it again. So yeah. Tail brake, just coasted, power midway on the exit. As you see, I'm catching up to myself, racing with my ghost that I did just now. So brake, turn in, use the curb there and over there, as you see. Still just tenths, 1/10, 100 tenths from my best. So hope I do a good one now. let's do this. It is the turbo noises that's confusing, because if you don't like a turbo noise and you're into cars, yeah, going into wide. If you don't like turbo noises or supercharged noises, or definitely how a car sounds like, then you're into cars. Yeah, you're not really into cars. You're just in it for something else. So yeah, I'm into motorsport more. So yeah, braking easily, but then too much. I go over the curb into the grass, and yeah, that's cutting of the truck, and then get a penalty, 1 second penalty, because I cut twice. So make sure not to repeat that. Brake on the right, just at the 50 or just after the 50, down to the chicane. You see, I'm gonna maintain the line. Use the curb there. That's a nice line over there. Again down, just over there, just before the 50. Sorry. Use the curb, most of the curb. Nice power. Maximize on fourth, on the third gear, then use fourth to go up the hill, and yeah, that did it. I did a low 27. That was what I was aiming for, and yeah, it happened. So good for that. Now on to the next one, because yeah, you already done that. Now to the final sector of the truck, which is kind of tricky because it has a lot of hairpins and tight chicanes. As you see here, it's gonna be tricky. The first hairpin here, and then this chicane. It's wide, it's a long chicane, and again you have to abuse the curbs there to maximize on the track limits, and using less time getting around the track faster. So brake, turn in, close, easy on the throttle out, but then if you use too much, you're gonna spin out over there because of the curb. It will unsettle the car. Brake, use the curb there. It's a nice. That's actually one of the best lines you can use if you're not like really into going over the curbs. So yeah, first try, I'm gonna get probably like 2/10 faster than I did. So I'm gonna go again. If I say I can make a 37. Brake, use the curb there, maximum track limits. Almost, yeah, gotta retry. Too much happy on the throttle. Brake, turn in, shift down to you can use that, which is good for powering out, but you can switch into second so that the car turns in easily. Let's go, use most of the curb there. You see, I'm maximizing most of the curbs, and like 5/10 ahead of me, but then slight mistake there. Gonna make my ghost catch up to me, and then whoops. Yeah, I can make a low 38 or high 37s. So just going in, just being smooth on the throttle out of the corners. That's the main trick in this the third sector of this truck. Down into second, up to third to reduce wheel spin. Brake. Let's go. Still against myself. So brake at the 50, turn in, more throttle out. Nice one. Yeah. Low 38. That's alright. So it's better. At least I'm making better times than all my friends. I'm ending up at P1 position, like on the leaderboard, still first position, which is great. So probably next year I might do another series on this, probably. Oh, but then GT7 will be out, so I'll have to buy that. We'll have to do this. So for the full lap, I have to beat a 140, which I did. Was 4 seconds quicker, because I did a mistake actually somewhere, so that's why I forwarded this. I just video to the end to see what I'm going to go against, and so a 136, turn in, coast down, out, power in to the last, use most of the curb there. So as you see, the previous lap I did first sector over here, but then I braked a little bit there because the car was a little bit unsettled and I had to make it, to get it back into control. Brake, turn in, coast, a little bit of power here and there, use most of the curb, still ahead. Brake nicely, just at the 100, use most of the curb here also, still ahead, that's like 3 or 4 tenths ahead. It's a good times. You see it gets tricky. Down to second, turn in, power out. Myself is right on me. I need a good sector here. Nice one, but late on the power. Brake at the 50, turn in, almost spinning out, but then using most of the curb, power. Yeah, let's go now. It's around 5 tenths quicker or 4 tenths quicker, which is gonna make a 36. The previous was a 136.4, so yeah, 4 tenths quicker than the last lap, which is awesome, because if it was last year I would have done, I know I did this track like a couple of times because it's tricky. The elevation on the track and the constant descent and up, going uphill is immense. And yeah, I'm gonna, because they should add the combined Yamagiwa and Miyabi sector. I was gonna show you, because it is a very tricky track all together. As you see here, it's not available. It's only Miyabi and Katigawa. As you go down to look, it's somewhere hidden there, but don't see it. So it's not available. But then, if you go into arcade mode and you go into single player, it's going to be here, Kyoto Driving Park, and you see they joined the two, which is amazing to drive on. And yeah, hope you did like the video. Hope you want to see more of it, and if you're into motorsport or into this kind of videos, click the like button, comment what you want to see next. Yeah, see you on the next one. Stay safe, be kind, and peace.